Haunting late night encounter. You ever get that feeling someone's watching you, even when you're alone? That's how it started for me, just a flicker of movement in the corner of my eye while scrolling on my phone at night. I moved into this old apartment complex because the rent was cheap, and besides the creaky pipes and weird stains, nothing seemed out of the ordinary. But on my second night, I noticed a woman in the window across the alley, waving at me with a slow, deliberate motion. She looked pale, thin, and her eyes seemed too wide, even from a distance. It was odd, but I waved back, thinking she was just another insomniac. But it kept happening. Every night, exactly at 3:07 a.m., her silhouette would appear at that window, hands swaying back and forth as if she was stuck in a loop. I started setting alarms just to see if she'd be there, and she always was, her smile a little too sharp in the dim glow. I mentioned it to my landlord, who just laughed. "That apartment's been empty for years," he said. "Nobody's lived there since the fire." I brushed it off, chalking it up to a prank or maybe even a squatter, but unease crept in every time I saw her. Last night, curiosity got the better of me. I grabbed a flashlight and headed across the alley. The door was chained shut, dust thick on the doorknob. I peered through the grime-caked window, half expecting to see her inside. But the place was gutted and empty, charred like from floor to ceiling. There was no furniture, no sign of life, just the faint outline of a handprint smeared in ash on the glass, exactly where she waved from. My stomach turned as I realized the handprint was on the inside, etched deep as if someone had pressed desperately for help. I hurried back to my apartment, locking the door behind me and trying to convince myself I'd imagined everything. But at 3:07 a.m., the knocking started, slow, methodical, from my front door. I froze, watching as the shadow of a hand slid down the frosted glass. Then her voice, airy and cracked, whispered through the keyhole, "Let me in. I've been waiting for you." And as I backed away, I saw her smile stretching impossibly wide in the reflection of my TV screen, waving at me from inside the room.